Good morning all. I am Praveena, Cyber Security Department, Institute of Aeronautical Engineering College. So today we will be dealing with the topic Cloud, Introduction to Cloud Security. So it's a part of like a 7th sem subject. So here we have cloud security, which is the combination of cloud computing as well as network security. So here we'll see first the definition and introduction to the cloud security. So cloud security encompasses the measures to protect the data, applications as well as the infrastructure in cloud environments. So whatever the cloud environments are there, like we have different service models, IaaS, SaaS and PaaS. So whatever the services are provided with this infrastructure, we have to provide cloud security. It involves safeguarding against the unauthorized access, also data breaches and other cyber security threats, and also different attacks. So cloud security is a set of tools, okay, and also practices designed to protect the business from threats both inside and outside the organization. So this is all about the cloud security. So coming to cloud computing, if we define first differently what is cloud and what is computing. So cloud is defined as the usage of someone else server will be hosting in or process to store the data. So from different geographical locations, we will be using these servers to process various data. So cloud computing is defined as the type of computing where it is the delivery of on-demand computing services over the internet. So these are used as pay-as-you-go basis. So mostly different cloud service providers like AWS or IBM or Google Cloud Platform, they will be using, we can use these services as pay-as-you-go basis. So it is widely distributed, like cloud we can tell as distributed, network based and also used for storage. So cloud computing refers to the delivery of on-demand computing services. So whichever the services are on demand, we will be having this cloud computing services. So this may include servers or else storage or else databases, networking, software or various analytics and also intelligence, that is the artificial intelligence also. Throughout the internet, these are provided as the services. So services can be software or else hardware also. So here if we come for cloud, which refers to various servers in various different geographical locations that are accessed over the internet located remotely. So one can access these servers remotely sitting in different locations. And computing comes to like any activity that is different computers uses to manage these processes and communicate information. So both if we combine cloud computing, it refers to we'll be computing, we'll be analyzing or we'll use these services throughout the internet basis in the cloud. So we have various properties of cloud computing like on-demand service. So whichever the services like which are demanded, like database storage or networking, or we'll be defining some threats or attacks, okay, infrastructure, or else different various platforms we'll be using for various applications. So which are on demand, we'll be using those services. And coming to broad network access availability. So cloud computing must have broader network access availability and also resource pooling. So different clients will be sharing multiple resources according to the network, throughout the network. So cloud security is also known as cloud computing security. So we can call cloud security as cloud computing security, which consists of a set of policies defined and also different controls, procedures, and technologies that work together to protect cloud based systems and also protection of data and infrastructure. So, all these controls or procedures, whatever we follow, the technologies implemented to protect the data throughout the cloud, will be having it in cloud security as one subject. So these security measures are configured to protect cloud data support, regulatory compliance, and protect customers' privacy, as well as setting authentication rules for individual users and devices. So we'll follow different measures, security measures to configure and to protect the data. So to support these compliance and protect customers' privacy as well as setting authentication rules. So we'll follow authentication rules for individual users and also different devices. So there will be different components of cloud security. That is whatever the resources we will be using like mobile or laptop or any servers, all this comes under the components of the cloud security. So we have to follow some compliance or rules, authentication rules for this, all this to implement the cloud security. So here we have different models of cloud computing depending on the public or private or hybrid cloud or else community cloud. We have different cloud service providers like Google Cloud or Amazon Web Services or Microsoft Azure or else IBM Cloud. So these are mostly public cloud service providers. There are many private cloud service providers also. So coming to the evolution of cloud computing, and we have various cloud services before cloud security and cloud computing. So the first one will start with the distributed computing. So in very old like 1950s, this has a distributed computing has come into evaluation. So where different servers are located in different geographical locations through which the data is shared among different locations and all the processes is done in different locations and the servers are placed in different locations where the servers and client systems are grouped together in this distributed computing. And from there, the drawbacks, they revolved like parallel computing. So parallel computing, it involves like we have infrastructure as well as the software system. So the transformation of data is like parallel and there due to some drawbacks and all from parallel computing we have involved into again cluster computing. So this cluster computing is also like we have different clusters from the servers and clients are grouped together in different locations and various applications are carried on through different various groups. That is the clusters. Okay. So from this again we have drawbacks. They revolve like grid computing. So grid computing is like we have virtualization where different VMs are worked for different applications. So depending on the applications, we are designing like web servers and applications will be running in different virtual machines. So there is not much use of servers and all in the grid computing. We can do various applications. We can run various applications in virtual machines as well. So it increases like storage and all the capacity and also cost computing will be less in using the grid computing, like when we go for virtual machines. So coming to there involved again cloud computing from grid computing. So from there we have the edge computing and utility computing, where we'll see further classes. So these are different cloud service providers we have, like IBM, Amazon Web Services, like we have email, and through internet we can browse different geographical locations from mobile, and YouTube, or else e-commerce, and also telecommunications. So all these services we can have through different cloud service providers. So the service providers like AWS or GCP or IBM, they provide security measures also, like some controls or like authentication rules for all this to carry out smoothly. And here we have like infrastructure as a service, where we have the virtualized computing resources such as servers, storage, and networking. So they allow the users to provision and manage their own operating systems and applications. So here in a infrastructure as a service, they are highly scalable and also flexible. So here we have various operating system depending on the applications. So we can have cost effective, like some of the popular IaaS providers are GCP, Google Cloud, Azure, and AWS. So coming to platform as a service, here we have the developing and also deploying the application, and we can easily manage the applications throughout the platform as a service. So here we can take an example as a YouTube, where it can manage its security measures, and it can concentrate on its backup and also recovery and all, instead of concentrating on the infrastructure and all. Whatever the usage of YouTube, and what are the like videos are there, different various videos and all, the content it can manage. So the benefits are like faster development and a reduced infrastructure management, and it can easily collaborate with other applications. So here we have various features like development tools are provided in this platform as a service, and also databases like MySQL or SQLite, or we have NoSQL databases like Cassandra and all, MongoDB. So all these platforms are like we can it can be treated as a middleware also, platform as a service. So various databases as well as runtimes, like tools for security and all, they are all provided with the cloud service providers itself here. So no need to again construct or develop any platforms. Instead of that, we can concentrate on the business. So here are various popular platform as service providers like AWS, Elastic, and Beanstalk, or else from GCP we have Google App Engine. So coming to software as a service, we have fully functional software applications delivered over the internet. So they are managed through entire software stack. So including the infrastructure as well as software, and also various updates. So whenever there is new software, so it will be automatically updated in the market. So whenever we have new releases of the software, so they are automatically we can have these softwares available in cloud service providers, and also web browsers like mobile apps and all. And we have software updates also automatically handled with this cloud service providers as well. And user experience is like consistent experience across multiple devices. So we can work on multiple devices like mobile and laptops or servers, depending on the various applications. So this is all about the cloud security. Like models we have. In detail, we will be seeing this distributed computing, parallel computing, cluster, and in coming classes we will see about cloud security, like computing and also edge computing in detail. So we have in the lab sessions about the grid computing, about 6 to 7 programs. So virtual machines will be creating, and we'll be having various resources. In this virtual machines, we'll create various resources, and one-to-one how the resources are managed and all we'll see in the grid computing. So this is all about the cloud computing models for today's class. Thank you.
Like, share and subscribe. Hit the bell icon for more updates.